It's scary being alone. Back when it was just me, I'd drive around an empty town with my windows down to let in some fresh air. It was lonely behind that steering wheel, but the sign said no hitchhikers, so I just drove. What I would have gave, though, for that empty town to not have felt so haunted. With the ghosts of whispers pass, and sordid stabs at my self-esteem, my childhood was a monsoon of laughter that wasn't mine, but was at my expense instead. It was at the age of 15 that poetry found its way to me, but in the time that I spent without a pen, pad, or pal to utter to, pain cut deep like switchblades playing wide receiver. I had to contemplate a fate similar to Shakespeare's star-crossed lovers. Those thoughts crisscross black crosses through my cranium and cardiac for years on end. Back then, I had to borrow inspiration from my imagination, painting pictures that promised compassion on the insides of my eyelids so that when I went to sleep, I could escape the nightmare that I woke up to each and every day. People these days don't peg me as the picked on, but the life I live now is krypton to the little boy I was a few years ago. The little boy who could only dream of the day that the wind of the world would wash away his worries. The little boy who could only dream of the day that he'd move out of that empty town into the big city where there's commotion around every corner, but he wouldn't feel like a foreigner. He'd be glad to know that his life now is every lonely kid's anthem. An antonym to the agony that didn't show any signs of fading until it finally did. It's scary being alone. But it's a circumstance, not a disease. So don't let it kill you.